second. Okay.
So I get out of here in about an hour. Hello. What the thing?
Oye, Barbary and Omero Saturday. I'm gonna, if you make it Saturdays, I'm gonna start going, but this Saturday, I forgot, it's the St. Benedict, we're starting to set up with a festival.
We still don't have confirmed the place.
Is it
That's
all?
another thing.
But it was, but
I mean,
you were just
something
having a
is normal when they
meeting,
do it the other way.
you were just having a meeting on Saturday, you were doing something good.
So, do we want to shift it to the next Saturday?
We should, not to do it in the office.
Okay.
I could do the following Saturday, if you guys do it.
Because sometimes we start changing things and then
Bueno,
we get out of whack.
Yeah, no,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start a meeting, so I'll see you in an hour. Okay, no worries, I'll be there. No, just to let you know that I'm in a meeting. Okay, bye. Okay. Bye.
Yes, we are live. So we're good.
So we're live, so it's 7:08. We're gonna go ahead and call to order this meeting. And the roll call will be Bill Barrimo, Roberto Sosa, Barbara Páez,
President,
Manuel Baina, Marcos Gutierrez,
present.
Romero Cruz present. We do have four.
Yes.
So order of business, deferrals, additions or deletions, that's why we do it now. You want to add anything? So we don't have to
I don't
go
have
back
the
and, you don't have
Oh,
to.
which one? It's on the back of that one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys
I would
want to,
recommend moving the new business items up because for several meetings, we haven't really been able to touch those. And I just want to get those out of the way so I can get that started. before-
I agree. So new business will become number 5 and number 6 will become number 5. So, new business and all business. We don't have to make a motion to.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead and make a motion to go ahead and move new business to number 5 and all business to number 6. Do I hear a second?
A second.
Everybody in favor? Right. And unanimous no, so the motion passes from new business 5, all business 6. So with that said, now with new business, it's election time. So,
Well, public comments first.
oh, public comments, I'm sorry.
I don't know if you wanted to say anything, George, or you're just here just in case if there's any other questions.
You're just here to see us and say happy. Thank you, George. So no one else in public comments. We're waiting for Aniba, but we do have a quorum, so we come in, we can,
So if you want, we can wait on the elections and just go into,
yeah, let's wait until the elections and move forward to approval of minutes.
no, BNC.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Yeah, sorry, I know.
I'm sorry, promoting
Stickers
stickers
and
and
clickers.
clickers. How's
Yeah.
that going?
So B and C are kind of wrapped together. I sent you guys an email with this is like a draft survey and what it could potentially look like that will get mailed out. The council did make, they passed a resolution to do a right track, wrong track survey each year. I think it was in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. It was like before I started in this position. And so we just want to make sure that we're doing it. So I added it to all of our agendas and so that each, different district will complete one and send one out and have them done. We're working on logistics and we did one for the Lakes District and 3 people responded. It was mail outs, but that's out of 184 only. So a little bit less, but 3 people responded, 2 of whom are on the board. And so we're going to try a couple of different things this time around, adding a QR code to the mail out. So if you see this, I just handed out to you. It won't necessarily be written out like that. It'll be a QR code. And then we'll give the second option of just including the link so they can type the link in and do it that way if they're uncomfortable with using the QR code.
Will it be on the website as well? The QR code on the website?
No, it won't be in the queue because it's going to be specific to Royal Oaks residents. So it'll be part of the mail out, which is what the resolution called for, a mail out. So we could put the QR code on the guardhouse if you guys think that's another added opportunity that they can just, but I mean, in the car, They would probably have to get out to do it while they're
On
walking.
the HOA website.
You could do that, that's not a bad idea.
And put the QR code and
And we
nice
can
size
also-
sticker on the guardhouse.
We can
Yeah,
also
Put a
take
nice
out,
sign for people who are walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and email blast
You
them.
could send it via email as well. Absolutely. You could send it with the link if they just click it.
Right.
So there's a couple of options there.
And can we get the town, I don't know who takes care of the post now, who takes care of that?
Which
Is
post
it Clary, so like when they post something,
for the meetings? Oh, like social media?
Yeah.
Yeah, communications, that would be them.
can we have them, like, send out?
So we'll be doing it for different communities and we don't want the wrong residents to
want-
take, because
okay,
there's
I
nothing to
understand.
stop them.
Okay.
Anybody can just take it and do it. You know what I mean?
understand.
There's no,
I
it's
understand.
anonymous.
Right.
So we do ask that question, but that's, I think, the first question that I put on there is, you know, do you live in Roy Looks East or section 1 to kind of, you know, so we know who from where kind of completed the survey. Maybe there's an option to post it on social or tell them where to get it or go for it or something that I'm trying to think, because social is like to everyone. So you're gonna get a ton of people that see it and they might get kind of confused as to which communities it's for.
Quick question, what's the purpose of the survey?
It's just to gauge whether we're on the right track or the wrong track with the different decisions being made. So it's to get the community's feedback.
Can we supply the residents of Roy with this, like a sticker to put on the windshield? So that cars know that the people coming in is a resident of.
Yeah.
They do have the option to purchase the sticker. It's $5. They do have the option to purchase it the same way that they would purchase. It's open. They do have the option to purchase it. Yeah,
And what does the sticker do?
it notifies the guard that that's a resident that lives here. Yes, they can take the tag. They allow them to come in because they've already given the information. Hey, Anibal,
And we supply them free of charge?
if the committee wills that,
Okay, $5
There you
is
go.
a rip-off, you know, $5 for a sticker, you know, that's a rip-off.
Adds up well. It's all.
Mention that at 7:14 and Evo came in.
I think we just spend $5 plus the mailing. Okay, which is close to $6. I guarantee you 20% of people will put the stickers on there.
And can we, the association, make these stickers and give it to their homeowners?
And they hand it out at the gates?
Well, but the problem with the HOA is that, remember, not everybody goes to the
But
HOA.
remember, everything the government does costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Maybe the sticker that they sell for $5, we can get it for $150, you know,
Maybe less.
maybe less, you know, so.
I'm pretty sure we can do that and at least give it to the HOA member and it's less.
And tell them, you know, this is what it's gonna be, don't complain if you.
Once you
get
keep it, you let it go by.
I would,
I think, I don't know.
I would
That's-
still-
that's-
No, that's not a bad idea.
I would still like, maybe that week, so we can get it cheaper, because $5 does seem like a lot of money, right? But I still think there should be a mechanism, especially with the town, that someone's gotta say, I live here, here's a sticker.
An application.
well, there is an
Not even an
application.
application, just-
There is an application if they want the sticker. It's the
Right.
same one to get the card. You have to submit a copy of your vehicle registration. payment.
No, but that's important because then anybody can get a sticker
And people
or even make a copy of it and then people start coming in and going. as they
No, that have to be put in the windshield.
It's coming in anyway, so.
They have to be put, no, not just handed the sticker to the.
But in this case, let's say that they get a copy of a sticker and they start making copies. And then everybody in the
all the
morning
alarms
one,
keep going up, but they don't stop and do the process.
right? So they don't stop and get the tag, because once you have a sticker,
It
they
shows that
assume you
you
live
did
in
the
the
proper
area, so they're gonna get it.
They make a copy, they could just paste it with anything. They're gonna see it and then, oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna find that that's the only bad part about the stickers. With technology and Photoshop does miracles.
Can they get an application or something at the gate and pick up the sticker there?
No, it's online. They can do it online, or we could print it out for them if they needed it from here and hand it to them.
Where do you pick up the sticker? Here?
Here, it would be here.
Yeah, that's-
Household of 5, they have 4 cars. They buy one sticker. And the other ones, they can make copies and
Right.
Put them in the car.
And that's part of the process that they do that we pay for, the town employees do is making sure that people don't get stickers that don't live in the town, but that's part of our percentage that we pay.
What is the sticker? Is it like a barcode or?
No. It's just like
No,
a
it's
picture
a
of a tree and stuff like that.
But it opens, so.
So when
and
the guard
guard
see
opens the
it,
gate,
correct, when they see it, they don't.
They open up gate.
It's like having a
That's
clip
our-
for the gates that don't.
one of those speakers that could, that comes out, you can't recognize it.
You come with a sticker in your car, the car sees it, automatically he lets you go by. He's not gonna bother.
Instead of
taking
stopping you to
back.
take your tag.
You know, my
Make
son,
sure.
my son community, where he live, he has a, like in the windshield on the top, they have like a sticker, and you get close to the boss, and it goes.
It's
Yes,
a-
that's-
it has to be on my-
That is an access system that is an option if the committee was interested in doing so. It would be deactivating the old ones and implementing a new one, but again, that's a new reader system.
I'm
that
up- I'm up for
That,
that.
the tram companies on the apartments,
Around budget
They have-
line is a
they have
great
gates,
thinking about.
and
it.
they have a code. and everybody getting their mother in Hialeah, and they know the code. And they go in and they. Then, your son used to live there, my son used to live there, your son used to, then they give it to anyone, they give it to me.
They have a party and the whole
By
family.
the, by
has
the
it.
time you know, everybody in the town of Miami Lakes knows how to get.
She's
it.
talking about a completely
different,
different.
yeah.
This is different.
That is something I'm for in the future, and we'll expand on that.
That is different, that's the way to go.
Well, we're sending
You
you
don't have the
the
bar
time.
different.
Nothing's gonna be done, so.
Yeah, so that's what the promoting the stickers and clickers was. The stickers already exist. It's already something that is in place. This is just to further advertise it so that people are aware you can get a sticker if you need it and the process for doing so. That is on the.
Me personally, honestly,
the-
I never agree with the stickers, not even back in the days.
Neither do
I don't
Okay,
either.
because I thought that
We
was,
adopted it from the county.
yeah,
Yeah.
so clickers, yeah, that's different, and the barcode, but we have now, and then I said, why, so. I don't know,
Yeah, I think the access system is the way to go.
Right. When we get the budget year, the access system, and then maybe even taking.
as a matter of fact, I believe that stickers should not be an option,
I
should be taken
I
out,
agree,
we should.
So let's do them.
So we can remove that from this promotional part, and if we move forward with that, we would take it off
I
and.
would like to make a motion to just promote the clickers, but remove the stickers.
I second.
Marquito
So
second.
wait, remove the stickers from this promotional piece, yes. Do you want to take it off
But I
on the
wanna take-
website and communicate with our security?
But that's my, that was gonna be my second
About
question.
people that have it already.
Can we legally, because I was part of who we were back in the days, can we legally?
There's not too many people that have.
No.
I'm telling you, and they
I don't
do,
think
they.
there's
But then
No,
again,
we-
you know, it becomes a legal part.
There might be
Yes, you
more-
can, but then
We
the
can
legal
find
part.
out. We'll find out. We'll find out. I'll remove it from this, the only for the mail out, remove it. Then,
The motion is on the table, it was second, so, the vote, everybody's okay with,
The motion is to remove the option of the sticker
yes.
and look into removing
I think
the
that has to
sticker
be,
process
can
altogether.
we put it all together?
yeah,
And I
The
second
same
the
one?
motion.
Okay, so, Marquito second the motion, everybody in favor?
Uh,
Aye. Oppositions, denials, none, motion passes. Stickers gone.
okay, so take a look at that survey. It's like 5, 6 questions, very straightforward to the point. It satisfies the resolution. I believe I sent it to Jeremy as well to look at. I think I have the year wrong on the pedestal installation. So I'll correct that and update it, but if there's anything that you guys want added or you feel should be removed, we can do that as well. West, say west, instead of section 1,
Vice versa, because people know this.
it's parentheses. Okay, I can do that.
And I love this. After you bitch, become a board member. Yeah, I love that. No, yeah.
It's showing
I
if you want
love
to be a part of the
I love it.
process, education, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Your money where your mouth.
That way Manny saw the red tape firsthand. Yeah, so much red tape.
Is there anything else that you guys think that should be added? And this is just limited to the guard gate scope, nothing else. So no trees and lights and et cetera.
I think there's one. thing.
But we there's the stickers and there's the access card. And the access card lets you in.
Correct.
Card or clicker?
The clicker,
Here it says access card.
well, it's not. it's-
It gives you access. So it can be a clicker or a card. There's two different types that people have.
And it works only on two gates, on 79 and
162.
162.
Through the
Yeah,
chair,
wherever you have a visitor.
Up in your lane.
through the chair, okay. I want to add one other item, which, to take advantage of the survey, okay? I would like to add, are you willing to look at more expensive options to upgrade the level of security? Possibly even without duty police officers,
I wouldn't say look at more expensive unless we're giving a number figure.
okay? Because
Maybe
my
alternative.
utopia.
Sort of like a roving service, but with a police officer instead of
Exactly, and then we might be able down the road, when we
About the road?
yeah, down the road when we budget, because it's like everything else, everybody wants, a Ruth Chris fillet, but they want to pay for a quarter pounder value, right?
doesn't work now.
So a kind of question here that says, hey, are you willing to upgrade our current service, even if it means that
Pay more
every
money.
homeowner has to pay more? Are they willing to do that? We don't have to get into it, right? Just see if they have the willingness, right?
But upgrade the technology,
Yeah, what I envision,
or the manpower.
The one that returns?
no, what I envision, okay, and no offense, okay?
No.
All right. If people are willing to pay for it in the future, that access mechanism during hours that aren't usually high crime hours, maybe 8 hours during the day, you have that mechanism that you let in or whatever. And maybe a mechanism that even lets cars in because they're public streets. And then during the high crime times, maybe 16 hours, or maybe people want to pay for it 24 hours around the clock with an off-duty police officer, with a marked unit. Okay,
Like a roving
so
service.
that's
on
gonna
the
cost
east and the
more.
west.
Well, they would have to stay at the guardhouse.
No, but we could change that through the council. We could.
But like a
we-
ghost, or the car, is the ghost, or the?
No, but, okay, but all that, what you're saying is, let's say during 6-7 hours. Not having a guard on the gate,
There's a police officer. that
but
makes it-
eliminating the guard on the gate.
There's an off, if people are willing to pay for it, and this would be like. Out of the box, right? Really out of the box, because we'd have, tremendous security, people are willing to pay for it. Well, we could have off-duty police officers, even off-duty police officers that work for the town of Miami Lakes, right? They usually have a car, okay, and they make the determination. They're a police officer, for God's sake. I want to go around the neighborhood. And I'm gonna leave the gate unmanned, people are gonna come in and out, no problem. But we have off-duty police officers, one on the east side, one on the west side. Okay, so then people need to stop bitching. You can't pay, look, there's a gentleman, I'm gonna really speak good about. There's a gentleman at the on 167 and 82nd Avenue. That man, I've never seen anybody do it well. He gets out, he takes every cab, he says hello, he's very courteous. And he even asked my wife, he goes, listen, this is what I do. I got multiple guard gates that I man. Do you know of anybody renting offices? So the guy even wants to live close to where he works, right? But the level of service is not gonna get much better. When you pay, even if you guys give him a raise you gave everybody the raise after we approved, okay. It's not gonna get much better. So if you guys want high level security, you gotta pay for it. Those are the two options.
No, and I understand, but I think we have an issue, the way that the district was approved and designed back in the day.
That doesn't mean you can't change
That,
it.
no, you can change it, but you gotta go through the voting process. I don't think it's just the council.
And that's
They
okay.
gotta go to a vote,
That's okay. That's why I want to put it on the survey.
so,
Because if on the survey,
and me personally, I don't have an issue with what you're saying, but I don't wanna get rid of the guard on the gate. Have it at 24/7
and then bring a
And on
police
top-
officer in
and
addition.
the roving and
Okay,
the
So are you interested in alternative security options?
Even if.
At a higher cost.
At a higher cost.
So that's what you're trying to find out.
Because
You're willing to spend more.
If 90% of the people, there's a mutiny, don't even waste their time. as a community. But if everybody says, hey,
No,
if we have the details, we're willing to consider it. Then we move forward to trying to think out of the box, right? But if that survey question comes back,
Number 7,
yeah,
if we agree, we're gonna take the vote anyway.
yeah,
But I will say what you said, but do not
yeah,
eliminate
I don't wanna get into
the guard
specifics.
from the gate.
No, you got
The
that.
specifics.
willing to spend more?
Are you willing to spend more
If the-
money for better
Well,
security?
that's what I put. If the committee,
Use the word upgrade,
if the committee,
premium security, so they know.
Right.
that there's a cost associated.
I'll
If
play
the
with the words, I
committee-
can email it
if the
before.
committee is willing to look into upgrading our security process and looking, are you willing to pay more? That's,
Yeah.
we're looking, and then we come up.
Two different types of.
Yeah, you're not
upgrade.
gonna get more
I
for
don't
the
wanna
same
get-
price.
There's two different types of upgrade, either manpower or technology.
Yeah, but we don't have to get
Where
this.
we have the barcode readers.
We're not getting into that. We're just.
Are you willing to spend
People
more?
are willing to spend more.
Yeah.
If we come up
Upgrade
with
security.
anything, it's to upgrade security. That's, I just wanna ask that question,
Yeah.
because if
The
95,
biggest earners
if
were-
95,
But I say no,
Yes.
explain to us.
yeah, if 95% of the people say no, how can we
Well,
save money? Why waste?
Again, I know that people are gonna say, what is the cost involved? How much more are we gonna have to
So
pay?
that's why you gotta ask the question.
Six for that.
Do you want the committee to look into?
Yeah, switch them.
Do you want the committee to look into possible security upgrades, even,
If it's gonna
even at
cost
an
more.
added expense? In other words, do they want us to look into it? Why are we gonna waste our time?
If they're not gonna say no,
If
if they're
they're
not
saying
gonna
no.
say yes.
Right.
So one thought on that is, if there's a need with the budget, this committee has the ability to put that before council, and it's ultimately their decision, like the renovations. We had to do an increase because it was necessary. And so similarly to this, if we end up upgrading to just like, adding
upgrade
this or
police
adding
officer
that,
line.
it'll be that same process. If
We
this
won't have money.
board, I'm sorry?
We won't have money. There's restrictions.
The
on
budget
money.
does not.
Okay. I see
So
what you're
that's what
saying,
the-
like a significant increase.
Yeah,
then it
that
wouldn't
would
be like.
listen, if you wanna put an off-duty police officer between 11 and 6 in the morning to roll, that's not gonna be the parameters. of
So
what
to
we
this
have.
point again, if it exceeds 15% of the budget, it'll go to a straw ballot anyways.
That's
They would
okay.
have the opportunity at that
Okay.
point to say yay or nay.
Okay, but that's okay. What I wanna know as a committee, do we even bother spending? time
Right,
looking
right,
into
right.
it? Because why spend time looking
I
into
get
it
what you're saying. If
If 95% of the people
They're gonna say
don't
no,
want
are
it
gonna say
anyway.
no, but now, if 50% of the people
say
say
yes.
yes, now we look into the specifics, right?
Right.
Then we debate, what, is it worth it? How much does it cost?
What are the options?
What are
Then
the
we start
options?
investing time in
Yeah,
numbers.
but why do that if we don't know?
If
That's
we
why
don't
I
know
want,
their
I wanna
temperature.
take advantage of the survey.
Yeah, it's already getting nailed out, might as well add things that you guys feel is
I
necessary.
think it's a good idea. I'm all for it because we don't wanna be wasting our time.
Are you interested in the committee looking at upgrading security? Even if it be added cost? That's it. It's a yes or no answer. I know some people might not answer it. Not answering it means we need to know more.
Christine will come up with it.
But if they say no, if it says
We'll find
no,
it, yeah, if we legal and everything, we'll make
if
sure.
if it says no, I just wanna know, do we spend the time?
Right.
And I guarantee you, if people don't answer it, it means you just need to give me the details. But they won't say no. They just won't answer it. So a no answer or a yes is an indication to us to do.
They want more info.
to do
Well, we
what
can
we're
say
supposed
yes,
to do.
no, need more information. We can put that third option there too, and
Okay.
they're probably
I
gonna
like
select, need more
I
information.
like that.
Yeah.
Then everybody's gonna
Option.
put in more information.
When this gets mailed out,
No, go ahead, brother.
when this gets mailed out, does it get mailed out to general resident or is it specific to? Does it look like
It'll
junk
go to
mail
it'll go to the homeowners.
to the homeowner? So it doesn't look like junk mail? Because a
No,
lot of
right,
mail,
no, it's not seal on it, but again, mail is
Ma'am,
mail.
mail,
can I suggest, for example, in question 3, 4, and 5, instead of saying, do you agree with this enhancement? Do you see value in this enhancement?
Okay, I can say that.
And again, on number 4, talking about the pedestal, do you see value in this enhancement? And then on number 5 is more important because you're kind of asking them to agree with the board. And sometimes just because it's a board or it's a committee, they're kind of put off. But, we are gonna be upgrading the guardhouse. Do you see value
I could absolutely, that sounds way better, for sure.
Like
And that's
value-
why I sent this out, this is a rough draft, so that's great,
Yeah.
yes,
I like that.
valuable comment.
I like that.
You know, you do all this work just before you leave. Holy cow.
That's okay, are you kidding? This is 2 seconds, and Jeremy's copied on everything, so he'll pick up right where we're leaving off.
And I want to make that question like the last one, right? So.
Yeah.
So if
It
we
would
get into
be-
the
Well, the
survey-
comments should be the last.
So, yeah, any
Right.
additional comments would be last, but that'll be
Sure.
last, and then the 7 would be where 5 is.
6 and 7
So
will
for
be.
7, it should read, would you consider the committee to look into upgrading our security system, which may incur added cost? Yes or no?
Yes, no, or need more
I need
information.
more.
What do you guys
Need
think
more
about need more information?
Would you see value in looking into upgrading?
Would you
security-
see value? Let's
security
go.
And would you be open to a conversation? Well, you gotta mention.
I will eliminate the need more.
We don't know the
info.
cost.
We just
We
want
just want
to,
to-
When
Yeah,
you say upgrading, which was the last time that you got a free upgrade? No, it's gonna be, okay, well,
there's no.
You
free
mean
lunch.
this-
yeah, I'm interested in an upgrade. If I would have been more for an upgrade of something, security.
Do you guys agree with yes, no, and need more information or just yes?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
No, need more information. No,
That's what I was gonna say.
We want to make
Yes.
people okay with it.
I wouldn't.
What-
give- I wouldn't. give-
We will go on.
Willing to spend more.
Yes.
Willing to spend more money.
We're not, if you give, need more information, everybody's gonna put need more information. If you put, we're asking, do you want us to look into it? We're not telling them we're gonna do it.
That's why I'm saying that the third one, we should omit it completely and yes or no, because then we'll
Yes, yes, yes.
basically back
Need information is better than a no.
No,
No.
but again,
If
need
they
more
put a no-
information is where we stand today. Today, right now, we know that they need more information. They do,
If they don't mark, it,
Explore upgrading.
but now,
Yes.
we want to know with a yes or no. How many people are willing to take money out of their pocket and invest it in more value in security?
yeah, and by the way,
Yes.
I like Roberto's idea,
Or no.
we keep the guard, but we upgrade it with an off, okay? By the way, I haven't seen, for some reason, have you guys been seeing the roving guard?
No,
Haven't seen the offices?
No, I haven't seen the roving guard in a very long time.
No.
I used to see him when we cut the deal.
yeah, with the
and I
last,
haven't seen him anymore.
the last couple of months.
No.
Very having fun. I should also need you guys with what's.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not putting on the lights or whatever, but I used to see them all the time. I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah.
I tell you what, the only reason that I'm saying yes or no, because we want to know. Out of the whole community on the special tax issue, how many of them are willing to ditch out the money?
Perfect.
Because then if we put need more information, everyone is gonna go for need more information.
The biggest thing, the biggest thing for this is to make sure we're going to promote it.
That's not even-
Because even at Miami Lake Section 1, you're talking about 841 mail outs that went out, so 841 property owners. 13 responses, so keep all of that in mind, let's keep the numbers in mind. How many-
To his point,
Correct, for now, but you guys have super active HOAs that might help.
but to his point, I think we could do two things to promote the survey. We could put a sign on the gates, survey being mailed out, okay? So-
Security.
Look out.
Okay.
Gotta step up with technology. Even though we're mailing out, I think on that sign that you put on there, you gotta slap a QRC.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what we said,
Yeah,
yeah.
I said. Okay, and then in addition to
We
that,
have that one, sir.
in addition to
On
that,
the website.
in addition to
What we're
that,
saying is that on those plastic things that we have got to announce 3 days prior to the meeting, we should do that
We'll put it.
right,
for a couple of weeks.
and then to his point. People, the junk mail, boom, they don't even open it, right? So if you do a hot something on that envelope that says. Security. Resident security survey, something, a buzzword with a little stamp or something, so people go, oh, this is not junk mail, let me
On
open
the
it."
outside of it,
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what terminology you use, but so they don't think.
Where they're gonna put it.
And so they don't think it's junk.
yeah.
Not
I mean, it says on my link, it has our logo on it, and it says NSD.
But then again,
Gate District.
more money,
Survey, survey.
So yes, some
I
of the-
don't wanna take a survey if I'm not happy with the process, no?
Or-
It's taking too much time in this stuff.
Not, it's the state could.
What I can based on the discussion, I can email you, but please respond when you get it. because-
Definitely, the question needs to be there. Like
Okay,
you said, we don't wanna be wasting time, and we wanna make sure if it's worth it or not.
Right.
When is this getting mailed out, by the way?
I can't answer that.
Okay. We figure within the
Soon.
next 30, 40
Sooner.
days.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
As soon as legal approves.
Got it. Okay.
Probably next year.
Whatever redraft.
Are we still waiting for that draft?
I can imagine all the mail outs will happen once they have someone in position. That's why I'm trying to get them done.
Okay, so let's go back to A then, elections.
So wait, we're done?
No, we got A, because we're waiting for.
We already-
right?
Ah, yes.
So we're done with,
B and C.
new business.
No, we're not. We got
No.
elections.
Election,
No,
A.
Oh, elections, yeah, we can do elections.
I want to renominate as chair, Romero Cruz.
Second.
Metal, do you accept?
I guess I can stay another year.
All those in favor?
Maybe more.
Aye.
Unanimous?
Unless Manny was.
No,
That's what you said when you walked in there.
We always start.
no, man. Sorry. I
So
am
next-
Barb,
Secretary?
they kicked me out of
You
the.
nominate this very nice typing young lady, I'm sorry,
This one.
Barbara,
for secretary, because I was horrible.
I'm not gonna say you were horrible anytime. There was
You know,
definitely room for.
She's very professional.
We value your skills.
It's not for me. I tried, nobody wanted to do it, and I tried to do it, but.
and he said it, to be fair.
He did say it.
We
He
go,
did.
it's what,
Still around?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we gotta make a motion for the vice chair as well.
Correct, but not
So-
vice, oh, yes, vice
Yes,
chair.
vice chair.
Jacob, Absolutely.
I would like to keep
I
Marquito
nominate
as vice chair.
I second.
So wait, who nominated?
Manny.
Manny.
Manny, do that.
Manny
Right.
nominated.
yeah.
I'll second the motion.
If Manny nominates, it means I'm.
That means,
That means-
Okay.
that means a good blessing.
Do you
Bless you.
accept the
Yes,
nomination?
yes.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any Opposed? Seeing none, another unanimous.
And Aniva just nominated Barbara,
Do you accept?
Barbie Pies.
I second.
Seconded first, and then.
Let's give you a certificate for training.
All those in favor?
Ah,
Oh, that was the loudest one. Okay. Barbara.
ah,
Any opposed?
no,
I tried to come to the meeting.
Congratulations, our new appointees, and returning and so. Returning.
You have to battle for
This you.
I can tell you that Barbie's good at it, very good at it.
So your elections are complete.
So now we go back to all business.
Back to the old. Okay, I have a couple of updates for you. We have two actual gate hitters we'll be able to see in real time the situation. One was just this past weekend. So we'll be able to let you know. I'll be passing it on, but hopefully we'll get some return with having the whole letter from legal, et cetera. That's gonna be coming from legal. So that should look really good. For the gate arm maintenance contract, that RFP, we
Yeah.
can't discuss details of it because it's under the code of silence,
Top
but
secret.
that is out right now.
Great.
So by your next meeting, you should have the
Numbers.
results from the committee that met and went through all of the submissions. And it includes everything that we have spoken about that we've wanted. Timing on repairs, different things included in the contract. Maintenance happening regularly on the downtime, thanks to SFM, they did provide us with the downtime where the less activity takes place. And so we've included all of that in there, so fingers crossed, it's gonna be amazing. And then the guardhouse renovation, which we've been going back and forth. It's looking good. We have a contract. It's just not executed. There was a couple of change orders. You guys are aware of all of them, most of them. The first change order was removing the windows and doors from that RFP. That was done. We did originally remove the painting of the tiles. We added that one back. And I went to the different guardhouses with the engineer and their team to look at the state of the guardhouses, and there's a couple of things that needed to be added to it. Like for instance, you have some rigging of the cords and things that shouldn't be there where we can just add an outlet there. and add this here. So right now where we are is we have our building officials looking through that list to make sure that it's all definitely things that are needed. And we should have, once we give them those change orders signed, it'll be complete, and then they can provide us with a start date of when they'll begin the renovations and how long it will take, and any adjustments we may have to make within that. I know the LPR was a question, like how long, you know, can the guardhouse be without power while they do ABC? So we're getting all those details, and we'll definitely notify the board before any of it happens so that you guys are kept abreast of the information.
Just to let you know, for the next budget year, I looked into it for our church, for St. Benedict, right? You know Rafael Fernandez?
Yeah,
He's got a Dade County approved window fill.
yes,
It's approved by Dade
been
County.
doing it for you.
Yeah. That might be
Yeah.
for the next budget year, I'd rather spend money, maybe do the window film and spend money in upgrading, you know, with off to the police officer, but that's an option too, as opposed to impact glass. He did it at our entire churches. They county approved just like at a fraction of the price.
Yeah.
You know,
He's good.
Window film?
yeah, it's state.
Hurricane
Sitting at my house.
Yes, they do it on the inside.
What is
You know
it
that
gonna do?
impact glass will crack anyway. It just really penetrates.
It's laminated.
So they laminate it inside, and it's rated for the same rating as impact glass. It's got Dade County approvals, NOAs, the whole 9 yards, and it's at a fraction of the cost of impact glass.
That could work for some of them, but some of the doors literally are like rusted panels and have issues closing. So for some of them,
But then we don't have to put doors that are impact glass. We might be able to put.
okay, regular doors. I get what you're saying.
Hold at the next budget year, you
Yeah,
know?
but you can put a regular door and then do the
Yes,
film,
yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
cheaper than.
Yeah.
An impact.
Absolutely. And then we do have a couple of minutes that were pending.
6/7/22, 7/6/22, 11/29/22, 4/5/25, 26, 27. We're going into the year 25.
No, but
Do a motion
in
to
all
approve.
fairness, he was not, I think that there
No,
was a
and
couple
he was
meetings that
not.
were missed. So, but we still need to produce them.
Oh, you still.
So if we want to divide and conquer, anyone, you know, all of the recordings are online, so you can listen and do the play-by-play just to get who was there, the motions, and how everyone voted. That's really it. You don't have to keep every single note of everything. We need to record who was present. We need to record the motions, pass or fail, and how everyone voted. That's it.
Okay, I have an issue. I don't know if it
With the
falls.
minutes,
No,
oh, something else? Okay,
Yeah.
so just think about that, because if we get too far back, they won't schedule any more meetings.
No, well, this is something we gotta get rid of it, and Barbie, I'll help you, let's try to get it between you and I. By next
Poor
week.
Barbie, I'll do one for you.
No, but just bullet point,
Okay.
just bullet point. The people there.
Yeah.
the motions, that's it, nothing else.
Simple.
Yeah.
Simple.
I mean, it does take time to sit and listen to it, so it does take some time to create them, but if we divide and conquer, I think that's a great way to
Marquita will do one too.
How many are there?
three.
There's three.
This meeting makes four, but it seems like she's already.
Look, I'll do 7/6/22. I mean, 6/7/22.
Okay,
I'll do the first one. July 6/22,
I'll do one.
uneven.
thank you. And if you guys, I'll email you the
Yeah,
link,
Marquita,
right where you
and
can
you
find
have
them,
it
they're all labeled on our
I
website.
can, but not until, by when is this?
Next week.
done? No, it's-
Doesn't have to be next week, you can have a month to do it, because our
No,
next meeting.
Well,
will
actually,
be-
before we meet next
If
time,
it can wait till after the festival, because I get consumed with the same Benedict
I know.
festival now, it's like
when is the festival?
When are we in? January?
23rd, 24th, 25th of February.
Yeah, our next meeting won't be till March.
Yeah, okay, so what date?
So you got time, 11/29/22.
11, 29, 22, okay.
Thank you guys for,
Pope Francis coming
No,
over?
no, you got 3
No, I
days,
don't want both friends.
with no pay.
I don't want both friends.
Super excited.
I'm not a big. Even though I'm very comfortable.
No one that back over. Okay, so
So,
I got an issue, I don't know if it falls, if I can say it, new business, old business, I don't know. The other day, you know, that they have a sign there in 82nd Avenue that you cannot make a left. For no park.
Yeah.
I almost hit a lady the other day because she just came by 160th Street, make a U-turn to go back to, and I almost hit her with my truck. she jumped all over me. Unfortunately, I lost my cool and gave him a piece of my mind. Very bad, you know? And she just gave me the finger and I gave him the finger too, you know? Yeah.
Thank you for
You were
removing.
communicating,
Yeah,
you were communicating.
yeah, I mean, she
Sign
was,
language, sign language,
yeah. So I almost hit it with a truck, you know,
making a YouTube.
making it, you know, she
I
came
don't
in
think
at
the cops
82nd
are gonna
Avenue
enforce that.
and, you know, she gonna make a left.
They've been there,
They've been parking the car, they've been doing cones, they've been doing it
On the night.
off.
I mean, she got out because I brought her home, you know.
I have a question, just,
They changed the
you know,
police.
right behind our house, that little cul-de-sac,
So the thing,
who does that belong to?
That's a ghost town.
County,
The county?
Durham or the county, because that's how they come into.
What was that?
That's how they
Yes,
come
and
in.
that's
with-
how all the motorcycles and all the people do the loops and.
At night,
and
at 1 o'clock in the morning, there's someone.
where I'm the
That belongs
police.
to
Yeah.
Durham, no, behind our house.
I don't know.
No, did you see the alligator? They put a bullet in the alligator in the head and cut its tail.
What? That was where?
You didn't hear
No,
that?
no.
Right behind your house.
Oh my God.
Angela was investigating.
I didn't know how, one house.
Yeah, yes, I know, because he works for FDOT, he's on it, you know, so we got Angela working on that, but he did find out, he's got pictures and everything else.
Oh, that's good.
He called me, but that's not my place, you gotta call Animal Services, if you call Florida,
Wildlife.
well, they charge you. But you call Animal Service, yeah, they'll charge you $1,500.
These guys don't believe in nobody, they come.
But if you call Animal Services, they'll take care of it, so they took out the gator, it had a bullet in its head. And it was missing the tail, so they ate the tail.
They're good. I tell you the truth.
So Angela's got a theory, Angela says
They don't like
is out of town.
You guys are not good.
It's out of town contractors that are working on that grant project, but
Well, now, we don't go back to-
Yeah.
We went on 12 people.
the bullet in the head, people are crazy that'll do that, but. You know,
You know anyone? Oh, it's good, I mean, like it, like.
but that,
Chernobyl.
you can't do that in the water, that gator had to have been out of the water, because when you shoot a gator.
How big it was?
Oh, it's pretty big.
Oh.
I got a picture. I'll show you a picture later. When you shoot it, it'll drown and then it'll come back up. And that's exactly what happened. It came back up with the belly,
Loaded.
bloated. So if it wouldn't have had the tail cut off, it means somebody shot it, it drowned, and then it came back bloated. But when they cut the tail off, that means that gator had to have been outside and then they dumped it in the canal. If not the tail, there's no way you're gonna get
Jump in after.
Yeah.
Gone.
Maybe he's watching some of those swamp people.
That's a shame because there's so many,
You can't do that.
run up in the canal
Yeah,
that a gator was needed.
yeah.
True.
Yeah, no, everything, you know, nature is like that. You need everything. You need-
There for a reason.
They're there for a reason.
I have a question. For the gentleman here, if I can.
George,
Well, the guards, a lot of them have their phones plugged in and charging.
Oh, the extra
Which
battery.
restricts them to getting in the right position to take a picture. Can that be resolved somehow? Can they have spare batteries or spare phones or?
Or even a small battery pack that can be right on the phones where they can
Because it
move
seems
more
like a
mobilely.
big issue, and I see it all the time.
Yeah,
It's not like once in a while. And, I don't know what.
I mean, we could bring additional external battery was mentioned. Or we could also do longer cords. Which is again,
It would be a tripping hazard.
yeah, that'll be a tripping hazard, but I mean, the amount of vehicles that come in,
No, I know. I mean, what phone is this a
it's
company?
an iPhone, yeah, it's a company phone, it's an iPhone.
Okay, and when the next guard comes, they bring their own phone that they have.
no. they-
No,
No,
so
it's the same
how
phone.
it's, how it should work is basically, let's say, for example, you come in a shift, the prior officer
Should have,
should already put it in charging, and this should document
so
on.
there's not another phone ready for the new person coming in fully charged? That's the way to do it. We can have two phones.
Yeah.
He should.
Yeah.
Well, he's using his phone, the other one's getting fully charged. When the next person comes, he gets that one, then that one goes on.
Yeah, the problem with that is that we use one system called Tractic. They will have to be logging out and logging into another.
Oh, you'd have to log out and log
All
into
you have
another
to do
one.
is get a bunch of external batteries and just have them charging. And if they
External
don't work,
batteries?
Plug into the external battery. They put it in.
Yeah.
Who's the external
So an
battery?
external battery.
It is, the problem is that, you know, they treat it like they're little kids.
And it's the same thing with the
Just
external
have to
battery,
figure it
if that doesn't get
Okay.
charged properly.
I was
then-
like this much from the bar, okay? The lady at the gate, her cable wasn't enough, so she came to my room and knocked, and said, can you move up? And all I had was this. If I move up too much, I'm gonna hit that. So,
Yeah, it's a big.
yeah,
someone has
the
to be-
cables, you know what, I have a major problem.
I mean, that's a triple hazard regardless. So
Oh, yeah.
the last thing that I want is them to.
If she's gotta go
And
to
of course,
knock for them to move up,
Listen, you got in touch with the guy that told you?
Yeah.
Right. I say communication.
It's all in the town management, because I've
And
worked
then
the guard
on the
houses
left,
and,
It says.
it's depending how you
The
work
right
it
thing.
overall.
Aw,
And I've had,
I'm pretty sure they can disconnect. Come out, take the picture and then connect again.
again, it's all time management.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
Think
it's
it's a
not
live
even a
stream.
major issue. You're connected because you're charging, right? Somebody comes in, you. What?
About the police,
Like that necessary.
we do something about it because is gonna be an accident there pretty soon, you know?
Yeah, it's all
Because
in the-
people,
I mean, I
you know,
looked it
they
up.
come
48 hours
out
with the same.
and then by
phone.
186 feet, they do a U-turn.
Outside.
To go up 167 and go to the school.
It's gotta be full.
Oh, she got some.
You don't worry that that being solved. It's how is it? Because it happens in there for a couple of weeks. You think it's like all right, so nobody will do it. Remember this? Both of them were the police officers, the 12 guys on the motorcycle, but I used to be.
Oh,
Hey, actually, all the time on 82nd Avenue. Everybody knew that, don't go to 82nd Avenue, just I can go there. You'll be there, we'll get you. The whole thing stopped. I used to go by and I still remember.
You used to hide it.
I behind the.
That's a
little
great
tree.
mention about the cords though, so we'll talk to John and see what we can do, whether it's gonna be the backup charger, battery pack, or maybe it's just
Alone.
changing out the phones. I know over time, it just happens when they become dependent on the cord.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just, all right, changing them out, and then maybe that gives us a backup, right? If there's another one there, just in case,
Yeah.
this is an option, so we can definitely look at that. Are there any other questions for any of the other updates, the renovations, anything?
No.
So I'll email you the link where you can find the videos. I know you found it now. And if you want, I'll email you one of the past minutes. I mean, I'm sure they'll be there somewhere in the email, but I can email you that as well. And then once the mail out, the potential mail out survey is complete, I can send that to you. And again, remember, when it gets mailed out, it'll be a QR code and a link.
So you'll send us the link so we don't have to look through the town website for previous meetings and stuff.
I'll send you the link where you find the previous meeting.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, because they're all in one place.
Yeah.
On the video.
Anything else?
No, make a motion.
Money's hungry. When I make a motion at 7:54 to go ahead and adjourn this meeting.
Second.
Second, the motion by any, everybody in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion passes, we're gonna go home. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a
See
good
you
day.
in March.
Okay, so this Saturday, so you're gonna make it every Saturday?
Every
same
first,
time
every first Saturday of the month.
At 10